Daddy, I bring a leaf.
Welcome to an edition of VHB Cribs. So, right away, you can see that the grass isn't that crabby Florida shit anymore. That's we'll get to. I'm gonna start from this back corner and walk around. I can't really see what's going on too much because the fucking sun's blinding me, standing facing it. But look, that's my first little carport and garage that officially the owners don't want me to use for parking. See if I can find a way around that later. Who knows? Did you open the house already? Open the doors. She's a fucking useless assistant, man. She's gonna get fired. Yeah, anyway, I want to do a walk around outside first anyway before we go inside. And selfie stick is no longer on deck. So, it's going back to the old shakiness. Boom, second carport. I'm loving it. Oh, this is like a double lot type deal. So the other lot, the grass is over there, is all mine too. And the third carport, which of course you see how much space I could easily fit like a quadrillion cars here. It'd be awesome. Back to the porch area. This is the first time my kids are going to have a yard to actually go out and enjoy. It's going to be great. Actually, plenty of space to run around and don't have to worry about walking 5 steps and being in the neighbor's yard. Oh, see. This also has car entrance. I've been wanting to start back painting for a long time. I think with this place, I'm going to fucking paint.
Maybe he's going.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Fucking TV set up. Look at. Look at the workbenches already installed. This place is beyond amazing. Now, the owners are being assholes about not wanting me to use cars inside the house. I'm like, well, no big deal. You got a car, you can park out there. I was like, well, yeah, you know what? You're right. It's not a big deal. It's only a little deal that eventually I will try to find a way to work around. But there's so much space here. This is easily more than half the size of the shop that I was renting, that I was working on before. I could park a car here and easily have fuck tons of space all in here. But I could even park 2 cars and still have fuck tons of space. But that's not what I'm trying to do. This is go back outside and take a look at the surrounding area. This area is one of the a little bit more upscale. The city I'm in, I'm working in, is actually different from most of the suburban places where you have more money if you live downtown and less money if you live on the outskirts. This is exactly the opposite here. The poor people live downtown, and that's where all the shitty stuff happens. And the people who have a little bit more money to live out here. Like this place I'm paying $1,095 a month for, and when I tell that to people who are locals, are like, Jesus Christ, like, fuck, that's expensive. But dude, like, holy fuck, how could you not? This is a house in itself. This is beyond anything I could. Look at this. I've been saying I want one of these for years. Now I have one. Complimentary of the house. So the houses are all pretty evenly spaced out, and they're all clean and new. This town is a dying ghost town. The only thing that keeps it alive is the college. So most of the places downtown or in town are literally rotting and falling apart. There are plenty of places that are just straight up abandoned. That nobody work at anymore. Nobody lives at anymore. Like places right along the main streets. So coming out here, not that far away from town. It's only like a 10-minute drive. Makes me very happy. You open the doors yet?
Yeah, I did.
This is just a side door to the garage.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
This is the front room. I'm not going to call it a living room because it's not the biggest one. This is trying to get the scale of this place here. That's just the opening room. This place isn't like so enormous on the wide and floor. It's over 3,000 square foot, so it's pretty big. But I mean, most of the house is compartmentalized off. But you know, besides the multiple carports and the separate garage and all that shit, the thing that really sold me on it was that all the bedrooms are close together, which is something we would want for the kids. You know, separate rooms, but still be close enough to hear what's going on. Bedroom number 1. Bathroom number 1 for the rooms. It's pretty decent size. The 2 bedrooms for the kids are going to be about equal size. This is, I guess, the master bedroom. It's not very big, but I really plan on spending any time in there. And great thing is the big ass window right next to where I'm going to be parking my car at, and right next to where I'm going to be sleeping with my pistol. Fuck with me again, hot boys. Oh, honestly, I haven't really seen too many Hondas in town. I've only seen one modded Honda so far, and it was a CRX with a body kit on it, a lime green. It was disgusting. I don't really expect to find any fast import guys here. I figured I'm going to be riding around in one of the ones that's going to be like a standout, a little bit of a gym, especially when I get done painting and all that shit. Here's another room that was like, they were using, I guess, like a bar. I doubt I'll be using it for that. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to put in here. I might just leave it open. It had just for space for the kids to run around and be stupid and out of earshot. Here's the what the actual living room is. But I think, or the owner was saying that somebody was going to move in. They were planning on, the people were planning on using this as a bedroom, which I guess you could. You just had to put a door here. But it's, the windows are smaller here. It's in the kind of the cut of the house, so I don't think this is going to get a lot of sunlight, which is actually a good thing, because we've been talking about putting a projector up for years since I left El Paso, and that wall right there is fucking perfect for one. So I'm going to do that. That's what maybe I'll do. I'll put the TVs in the front room, and I'll put the projector in here. Oh yeah, here's the other bathroom. This is shit, man. Move over, motherfucker.
Asshole.
Closet. 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 That's a little weird cabinet thing that I'll probably never use. Oh, so we go around our adventure here some more. The back area. And we get into this little cubby hole type deal that they have for like a computer setup. So I'll have my own office here too. It's great. This whole table I'm gonna computer the fuck out of. I would want a friend of mine that went to IT school and shit to put me together another computer, because my old one is not bad, but it's just literally falling apart. It's already like, I've had it for about 4 or 5 years, and the guy had it before me, had it for a couple years, so it's old, it's dated. Plus, I'd like to get back into gaming if I could find the free time. And, you know, I want to have a decent setup. And now that I have the fucking space to do it, it's going to be great. All right, last thing is the garage itself. Let's see if I can figure out the lights for it. Shit. All right, so I think the reason why they don't want me to use the garage for cars, they gave me some fucking bullshit line about gasoline in the house. It makes the insurance high. Gasoline in the house. A fucking garage is meant to park fucking cars. Gasoline in the fucking house. But I really think they just don't want me to use the fucking garage for car parking is because it's clean. It's really clean and neat. Honestly, I would park cars in here and I would never work on them, because this really is clean in here, and I wouldn't want to fucking put my dirty ass handprints all over the place and engines stacked up. So, yeah, there's that. And 2-car garage door, or bay at least. But I mean, I could always park a car right here and park a car right here. And I would only park, like my fucking pretty car over the wintertime, I guess. Plus, I don't want to, despite the fact that I have a fuck ton of parking space outside, I don't really want to put a whole bunch of shelves and shit out there, just because of the fact that this area is really nice. And there's a lot of retired people around here. So I don't want to piss anybody off. I want to, just kind of slide in real smooth like and be okay, I think it's easy to say I'm in the top 1% in this fucking town, so I want to, a little active, represent that a little bit. Fucking the guy who's written this to me, they actually lived in this house at one point in time, but they own multiple properties now. Like, they own a lot of real estate, and they operate a funeral home. And when I told that guy how much I was making, he was like, Jesus Christ, yeah, you could easily afford this place. So I think he's like, you're making more than me. So that just goes to show you something. This house, man, is fucking awesome. Like I was, come thinking I was going to spend, 3 to 5 years here maybe before they're going to bump me up, because here they're not, they're not sticklers on keeping you stuck in one place. Like where I was working in Miami, where people were there for like 15 years in one shop. It's for sure. It's a for sure thing that I'm gonna move around, or that they're gonna offer me to, especially if I do a good job, which is gonna be easy because the workload here it's not hard at all. You just got to make an effort. All you got to do is show up and do your job, your basic stuff, and then you'll do fine. But this fucking house, I haven't even really moved in here yet because I still got to get my beds and stuff. So we're still staying in the hotel. But this place is so fucking awesome that I'm already considering like making an offer to buy this place maybe within the next year or so. And I don't think that they're going to be able to offer me a good enough raise anytime soon to fucking get me to want to leave. Like, they would have to offer me a title change, and I'd probably bump me into the 6-figure range for me to even consider leaving this place, because my shop is small. The crew is good. Why would I want to leave if I'm making plenty enough money to live here, like, very comfortably? Like, well, this town isn't, like, super lively or anything, but like I've been saying for the longest time, I'm not really going anywhere or doing anything. Why not stay in this badass fucking crib? Well, I mean, I know there's some of you motherfuckers out there going to think, oh, it's not that great. But you got to think, for me personally, like, as an adult, I've been living by myself for, a good, since I was 18, right? Or, 17, younger. I was further back, I was living solo, but I was living in my dad's house. So ever since I started living in my own places, I started off in a little efficiency and moved up from there. This is, my El Paso house was really nice. It was really nice. But it was, it was decent size, but it wasn't as big as this. It wasn't small, but it wasn't as big as this. And the carpet is a real big plus, and it's great. I think that the way the house is spaced out, that I'm going to be able to have my kids on one side of the house making all kinds of noise, and I'm not going to hear anything. And I'm not neighbors with anybody, like, touching my wall, so I don't have to worry about shutting them up either, which is great for me. So, yeah, that's going to, I think, wrap up this VHB Cribs episode. Right now, I'm still running off my Metro phone because my Straight Talk phone I got is a piece of shit. I just bought it because I don't have internet out here. Like, my internet comes and goes very, not infrequently. It'll pop up for like 5 minutes. I'll have a whole bunch of messages pour in, and then it'll cut off again. So I'm going to be struggling with the whole network thing until Ryder gives me a phone. I'm waiting for the company to shoot me a company phone. And I guess it's going to depend on how fast my boss pushes it through. I guess I'm thinking it might be up to 3 weeks before I get one, simply because of the fact that he's going to wait until I no longer have a phone number, because I'm not paying for this one anymore, and it cuts off in 4 days. And then my Straight Talk phone, whenever it runs out, that's it. I'm not going to re-up it. So, yeah. So right now my videos are going to be probably a little sketchy and infrequent. I plan on shooting another one. I have 2 more video ideas I want to run out, but I might just do one so that way I can push the next one to next week, so I have some content coming out. But this is what I was telling you guys about. The move is gonna slow down production for a little bit, but I think at this point I have enough videos for newcomers, and I have a crib secured way faster than I thought. I literally got this place the day after we got here. Like, I got here the next day after work. I came and checked it out, and they kind of like pushed me to get it. I think they had another family that was looking at it. They already signed a lease, or signed a contract, or a fucking application for the house. But it was like a 6-member family. It was mom and dad and 4 fucking kids, and the 4 kids were all in their teens. And they just pushed out, or they just had a long battle in court with the previous tenants in this place to evict them. So I think that they were looking at me, younger family, making good money with small kids, that we were a safer bet. So they kind of like, well, these people are going to come back any minute. So, because I was telling them that I wanted to wait 2 weeks, and I wound up having to pull money out of my ass and borrow money from people again. And my first paycheck's probably already accounted for. So, but anyway, the next paycheck will come. I won't have as much expenses from that one, and then I'll go back down to Miami to get my shit. And once that happens, I pick up my stuff and bring it up here. Gonna immediately get into the workflow. I've got a good crank already secured. I'll probably order bearings and rings before I even leave, so that way that shit's ready when I come back. All right, guys, be patient. Stick around a little bit longer. VHB Engine's about to get back into full swing. Thanks for watching. Peace.